Hi guys, welcome back to Jerusalem Playroom. My name is Jamaica and I do have a very small haul that I would like to show you guys. It's really small. I think I want to say maybe about less than 6 items. But one of the main things I want to show you is that I found another one of the little, what do they call these dolls? Forgot the name of them just that fast. But anyway, I found this today. I went to like several of my thrift stores and just walked around, took my time, started talking with some customers and some of the workers at different ones. And I said, when I saw this baby, I wanted to bring it home, clean it up, and I walked around and I looked to see if I saw any outfits and preemie outfits, and I did. Their clothes. One preemie outfit, I noticed that they're just extremely high for me. Just my personal opinion, okay? So I did find this one at another thrift store. It is the little Winnie the Pooh. I think these came in a set of three, and I saw the little hat, and I tried to go back and see if I could find like the footies or the mittens, but I didn't. So I'm gonna put this baby on this little outfit here, and I have my little preemie diaper, and then these little socks that I showed you guys in a previous video where I went thrifting. So I'm gonna put this on this baby, and I have my Johnson & Johnson lotion and a little small bottle of Johnson & Johnson head to toe wash. So I already have my water here, and let me move this out the way because I do not want this to get wet. I'm going to put this down here and put my lotion down here. Oh, let me pause just a minute because I got to get my baby cologne. Okay, there we go. My favorite baby cologne. I love the smell of that. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing good in your own personal life. I'm hoping you're doing good, just taking life day by day. As for myself, I am trying to do the same. There is a lot of things that's going on in my personal life, and I could talk about it all day long, but I think I read somebody post that said, what's the point in talking about it, because it's not like nobody's going to help you. So I was like, you know what? That's a good post. Like, what's the point in complaining and telling people stuff if they can't do anything about it? So when I heard that, when I read that, I just really laughed. So guys, I just wanted to basically just fill you in and let you know about some things. I still have my booth. My booth is still going on, and I am doing right now. Some items have been selling, so I'm trying to not only do I look for things for children, but I really try to look for things for like adult collectors, like like myself. Now, as you can see, this baby has some marks on his arm. I'm not gonna put that cream on there. I could have for the sake of the video. I'm just gonna clean the baby up as best as I can and see how much I can get off, and then I'm going to I'll put the diaper on the baby. But anyway, I did go over to my daughter's house. I saw two of my grandchildren, and I was talking with them, asking them about how school was and everything, and they were talking to me about school and just talking to my daughter, laughing and joking and everything. And when I go to the thrift store, if somebody has something on that's cute, I give them a good compliment. I try to speak. I always call people brothers and sisters, because from the research that I did, we are brothers and sisters. We're just all a different hue, just a different color. That's it. But we are brothers and sisters. We are all connected, and we are one. So nothing really to talk about negative wise. Just I'm here, I'm boring, so this is what I do. And that's one of the things I want to talk to you guys about, is that when you are minding your business, like let's say if you hear somebody talking and if they don't say, hey, what do you think? If they don't bring you in a conversation, I don't engage. If I do engage, I try to catch myself because I'm like, wait a minute, they wasn't talking to me. So I've just been keeping to myself. And by me keeping to myself, I don't get into anybody's business. I don't ask any questions about their business because if they want me to know, they'll tell me. So don't ask, don't tell. That's what I heard that the military had going on at one point. So I don't ask anybody about their personal life. If they want to share that, that's fine. And what they share with me, it's not my place to go back and share with somebody else what was told to me. When I do it by accident, I'll say, I apologize, I'm telling their business. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that because I catch myself. I'm human, I make mistakes. So in the process of doing that, when I'm conversing with somebody, if there's something I want to know about a particular person, I would say, if you don't mind me asking, and you don't have to answer, if you want to tell me to mind my business, let me know. I do that because I may be prying into somebody's personal life. Now I do that, but other people don't do me the same way that I do them. Not everybody, if I'm talking to somebody, it may not be that person, but somebody else may want to know something about me, but they don't ask, is it okay? So that's something I learned as an adult. I'm sorry, since I turned 50. If it's got something to do with me, fine. But if it doesn't, it's none of my business. And I'm learning to what they're saying is mind the business that minds me, which is my business. So, with that being said, I don't share. When I go to work, I'm there to do a job. Got something this wig, and I bought another wig too. When I go to work, I don't share my personal life because I'm there to do a job. And by me being there doing a job, my focus is on work. My focus is not on talking about my family. I do have a family. And like with all families, some families, my family has its issues. I'm not going to say look at somebody else, but they doing fine. Everybody's alive. Can I say that? Everybody's alive. Now, where they work and what they doing on their time off, I can't tell you that. I can just tell you they're alive because remember when I said I'm minding my business because it's my business to mind. So anyway, by me being like that, some people who do not have any business, they are just really into other people's business because they don't have a life. And I say to myself, well, why do they want to know so much about me? I'm just in here playing with my dolls. And when I don't tell anybody that because of the simple fact that if you share that with people, even though you're like, oh, that's crazy, that's weird and stuff like that. Well, that's a hobby of mine. Okay. I don't like someone says, well, you spend your money, you paying for your booth. I just spoke with a lady today, and I'm just saying, she told me what she did with her money. Now, what she did with her money, I felt like it was a lot of money, but she chose to do that. That was her money. What I choose to do with my money is my money. So what I'm saying is, everybody needs to mind their business, but people don't do that. They want to see what's going on, what you into, what you got going on with you. None of that matters. If a person is doing well, you see them day by day, you ought to be saying to yourself, Lord, look at you. You done brought them another day. Now, going back to what I was saying about people that just don't have a life, they like to sit up and look at everybody else's life and see what everybody else doing and talk about everybody else. They can tell you everything about everybody else, but you really don't know too much about them. You know very little about them. So since I know very little about them, I'm not trying to get into their business. If they want to share it, they can. I know I'm sounding like I'm going over and over because I'm trying my best to when you get a certain age, you want to enjoy life. I told somebody that my daddy died arguing with somebody. And I get upset. And when I get upset, something was said to me, and I just pop. I really pop. I looked at the wall, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. When it was said, I just looked to the wall. I just did this because I couldn't understand why somebody was so concerned about what I was doing. So I had to look at the wall. But see, when I looked at the wall, I didn't realize somebody else saw my action. And they saw my actions from like, oh Lord, she finna go off. And I had to say to myself, I can't go off because I'm on these people's job. And with human resources, they tell us, you got certain things that you're supposed to do. It's certain ways that you're supposed to handle certain things. And when they tell you that we're all team workers, teammates, and all of this and that, and we're supposed to get along. No, family don't get along. I don't get along with some of the people in my family. So you want to tell me, human resources, that I'm supposed to get along with these people that I work with? I deal with them just like I deal with my family. And I deal with my family from a distance. So for a person to ask something about me, focus on yourself. I'm doing what I'm told to do. And that's one of the things right now when you're learning and you're at 50. Everybody got their own life path. And when I say about their own life path, it's like we all start out in a race, in a marathon. Some people start out fast, some people go smooth, and then some people go slow. And when they get to like a fork in the road, everybody got a choice of which way they want to go down these roads. Some people say, well, I want to go this way. Whatever way they want to go, that's their business. Now, I went down a road that I chose, and when I went down this road, it was a mess. It was bumps, mountain. I had to go through wilderness and all of that. Now that I came upon a new point in my life where I'm looking at, before I run out there, I'm looking at the road. I'm looking at it. Is this a dirt road? Does it have asphalt? Does it have gravel? I'm looking at look at the different roads for my options, because I'm like, I don't want to go back and deal with the same things that I dealt with in the past. So now that I'm on this road that I chose at 50, I'm seeing some of the same things that I experienced when I was younger. And I have to tell myself, wait a minute, Jamaica, you already been through that. Why is you fit to go through this again? You already been through this. You already know what the outcome gonna be. You already know this person, this is what this person want. They already told you what they're about. So if that person tell you what they're about, you got to make the choice on, do you want to deal with this or not? But you 50. You can't do the stuff you did when you was younger. You ain't got time to be playing no games like that. So since I realized that, I had talked to myself. I'm like, come on, Jamaica. That's what I tell myself. Come on, Jamaica. So anyway, guys, there are so many women out here with different dolls. We all got different doll. There's all sorts of topics, all type of YouTube channels, TikTok videos, and all of that. I look at stuff and then I look at it. I'm not going to deal with the negativity. I'm not. I just delete it. I delete it and I move on, because those people made their choice. That's the road that they want to go on. They want to be negative and bitter, and it's not my place. I just say, well, if they want to continue to be on that road where they negative and bitter, that's the road that they chose. So I can't worry about them being that way. I got to worry about me and my action and how I react to it. So the way that I react to it, I ignore it and I focus on me. And I delete it if it's a negative comment that if I feel like it's negative, I'm gonna deactivate. I'm gonna just delete it. I'm not gonna go here, because there are people who are just don't have a life. Their life is to sit up and watch. That's why they have celebrity shows and stuff like that, because they got people who are can tell you everything about a celebrity, but you can't tell me nothing about yourself. You can tell me where a celebrity live, where they went, what they got on, what happened here, but if I ask you something about you, oh, I'm okay, I don't really do nothing, I just that's how. But that's their choice. That's the road they went down on. So anyway, I just go in the thrift store and I talk. That's my therapy. I made that decision of going in the therapy for my mental health. Now, I play with dolls, and it's none of y'all business. I'm just sharing this. I play with dolls because this is what I was doing when I was a little girl. And now that I became an adult and I'm able to afford some stuff, it soothes me. It satisfies me. But now I'm to the place where I'm getting into the traveling part. I'm like, okay, I want to start traveling. I want to start doing this and I want to start doing that. I like the dolls and stuff, but I would like to go somewhere. And so, which caused me to do some research where it says, instead of buying things, buy experience. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. So I started looking at people who are like, I was just looking at like people who going, I've never been on a plane. So I started doing research on like what it's like to be on a plane. And my daughters had an opportunity to fly, and I asked them about the experience, and I told myself, I'm so proud of y'all. I said, y'all did something that I've never done. I said, y'all have been on a plane ride. I've never been on a plane. I've never been on a train. But it would just be nice to do something like that for the weekend, just to get up and get a ticket and just fly somewhere. It don't have to be Atlanta. Just to fly to Miami for the weekend or something like that. Take a 4-day weekend trip. Fly down and get a hotel or something. It don't have to be a 5-star hotel. I'm good with like a Super 8 a Super 8 motel, because hotels like that for me is just for me to have somewhere to put my stuff in, for security wise, and to go out and see the city. When I need to go to sleep, I can go to sleep and then get up and leave. So I don't have to have all those amenities and things like that. I know that I just want to make sure I have some place to store my stuff and it's going to be secure, because I want to go out and maybe go and eat somewhere along the river where they catch fresh fish, something like that. So that's where I'm at in my life right now. So how are you guys doing? I'm telling y'all, it is just really amazing how you you cannot begin to understand how it's like why people are just so focused on you. And I tell myself, I'm like, what is it? What is it? I'm not a celebrity. I keep to myself, but that's what it is. It's like you're interested, because when you are quiet, when you don't share all of your business with everybody, you become interesting, because it's like some people want to like, well, what is it? What is it about her? What is she into? What she like to do? Where she go? Who she? And and it's like, why is it any concern of yours? And if I tell you, you won't believe me. If it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. So yeah, life is good. Life is great. Life is great. I get up every morning, and I know you get up every morning too. Now, let me just focus. I'm not finna go and tell y'all all that, because y'all didn't click on that for that. Y'all clicked on this video to see this little brown skinned lady on this screen who 50 years old, who done went to the thrift store today, had her fun. She done went to, I went to I think I went 4 stores before 12 o'clock, and I was happy. Wasn't nobody up. Now I need to go back to the store, but I can wait and go tomorrow because I need to go to Walmart. But I got up and went to the store and came home and finished washing clothes, and then I did all that stuff in the morning. But somebody want to know what I'm doing, and I be want to say, what you did? What did you do? I get up and I go to work. I go to work because I say to myself, I like to go to the thrift store. I like to have my own money. Because I was taught that way. Every woman need to have her own woman. For the women who husband working, they stay at home mom, don't get me wrong. I really, sometimes I tell my husband, I was going to stay home. Can I stay at home? He asked me. We did he said, can I stay home? Y'all, this is this. So we got to work, because it's stuff we need. With stuff we want. And it feels good when you got your debit card or your cash and you go out and do what you want to do. Okay, anyway. I just don't understand it. Put this on this little baby. Ooh. Now for put these little socks. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot to put my little lotion on here. I did a little bit. Yeah. But I'm telling y'all, people will sit up here, and it's not it. You can ask yourself, and sometimes you have to say, Lord, they just want to know. And then when I point up and I say, God, nobody wouldn't hit it. I know when I used to go to church, I used to think it was so boring. Why that lady always be saying, my grandma used to say, God is. Don't nobody want to hear that no more. They think that's God is. What she always that lady always talking about? God is. When you greet somebody and say hello, I'm gonna start saying when somebody say, hey, God is. Boy, I tell you. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to put this little baby in my booth, and I'm going to sell her. I don't know. This could be for a little girl or a little boy, but I have, look at that. And I got so many of them. When I see them, I just buy them, and I just there's another YouTuber who's taking them and she's making them like she's customizing them and things like that. And I saw how to do it, but I just don't know. Like it was kind of, you can reborn them, but it was just a lot of work, and I don't have time for that because I do have a full-time job and I have other stuff to do, and I just don't have time to break them down like that. But I just see them and I think that they are cute, and if somebody wants to get it and take it and get it reborn, then it'll be in my booth. So I'm going to put some accessories with this. So let me go ahead and put this baby down because I do want to show y'all just a couple of little items that I found at the thrift store. Okay, hold on just a moment. Okay, guys, so I was up here cleaning this out. I thought that was so cute. Is this Fisher Price? No, this is VT. I like to rattle and shake. So what I did is got the little sticker on the back and I cleaned it off a little bit. You can put some disinfectant on there. It's just really nothing's wrong with the toy, guys. It's great shape. So, and it has an on and off switch. The only thing is you don't put it in water. So I got that. And then the next thing I got was this basket because I'm going to put the baby in this basket and do a little cute little setup. And I may end up putting this toy in there. You know, I don't know. Because I've been really getting into buying the little different toys. So I found this pair of matching little mittens. And I think I have the outfit. I couldn't find the hat. I went back to look for the hat, but I didn't find it. So I just went ahead and got those and washed them. When I wash them, I just put them on a safety pin so I won't lose them. And then I saw this little outfit. Guys, it was so hot outside today that when I went out there, I just put my clothes, these clothes in the sun, and it dried instantly. So this is an old outfit. I think it came with a hat, and I just went ahead and got it because anytime when I find a matching set, I go ahead and get it. So here's the pants, and you can put a little white onesie with it. So I think I'll put that in the gift set for the baby. Then I saw this diaper, a blue little diaper, could be for a little boy, but I was going to show a little gift set with a little girl with blue. So I got that, and I thought that was and washed it. When I was a baby, this is what people did. They took the cloth diapers and used those before, because a lot of people couldn't afford to buy the Pampers. And then I saw this, guys. It was separate, and I got it and I washed it. It's sort of like that handkerchief material. It's really thin. I think this is a 0 to 3 months. I don't think it's a newborn because when I tried to look in the inside, it was the tag was outdated. It said made in the Philippines, but look at that, guys. That is so pretty. And so I tried to see if it was something else that came with it, but I didn't see anything else. And I said, well, let me make sure it matched. And I was like, yep, it does match. It's just a little dress and a little I guess a little light jacket or whatever. I call these like coming home hospital outfits with some blue socks. I'm gonna dress one of the babies up in this. I think that's so cute. Then the last item that I got from there was, and I'm just checking to make sure I didn't overlook anything. I got this, guys. So look, I go in their Christmas ornaments and I look and see what they have. And I saw this and I said, you got to be kidding me. It is a authentic, it says Church's chicken drumstick. So, and look at it, guys. It's like the right size for like it's fake. And I wish I would have saw some more. And then it's got a little piece in there where you can see the meat. This is just making me want some Church's chicken. But anyway, when I saw that, I just thought that was really cute. So I got that to add to my collection. Because I got to get me another Christmas tree. When I get me another Christmas tree, I'm thinking about, I don't know if I want to do white this year. Because I did green. I think I might do a white Christmas tree or a green tree with that frost on there. I don't know. But anyway. So guys, look, minding the business that minds me. Look at this. And I'm just telling you, you're gonna have whatever you do in life, you're gonna have spectators. And the thing about it is, it's like from somebody on the outside, they're looking at your life like you are like they're watching a sport or they're watching a soap opera. But this is real life. This is my life. Many of you have real lives. And it's like you ask yourself, you get to the point where you're like, well, why are people so worried about me? Why are they concerned about me when I'm just minding my business? I'm doing what I enjoy doing. I'm just uploading these videos to see who may be interested in watching them. I'm not trying to do it for profit. I was just trying to do it to maybe find my soul tribe, and I did. I found so many. I don't talk to a whole lot of women in the YouTube dog community, but I watch their channels. I'm gonna be honest, I do watch their channels. Sometimes if it's something I don't want to watch, I don't watch it, but I don't leave them no negative comment on their channel. Because what I may not like, I just don't watch that channel. But the next day, they may have something on there that I like to watch, and I'm like, okay, well, this is cool. But the other thing, guys, we're human. We're gonna make mistakes. We're not perfect. And what I have realized now is that by me getting older, I'm minding my own business. I'm not trying to get into anything. I'm not trying to argue with anybody. I'm not trying to be negative. If somebody say, hey, I'm going to Mount Everest, congratulations. That's how I am. Congratulations. But if I don't ask you why you going, it's none of my business. Or she don't never ask me. I try to, it's not that I'm being nonchalant. It's like you telling me you going. I'm happy for you because that's something you want to do. You want to go climb Mount Everest, go. But then you're going to have some people like, girl, why you want to go climb Mount Everest? They be saying folks die on there. See, I don't want to be that type of person. Because when I get ready and jump out of the plane, I don't want y'all to say, well, why are you jumping out of the plane? I'm just going to say, hey, y'all, I'm going to jump out of the plane. I'm going to show y'all the video with me jumping out of the plane. Y'all going to have y'all own point, but I want y'all to say, congratulations, you did it. That's what I want y'all to do for me, because that's what I'm going to do for y'all. When y'all decide y'all going to do what y'all want to do, because everybody's life path is different. We're not supposed to try to be like other people. We're supposed to live this life right now that we got, live it to the best of our ability. Let me make it personal. I'm gonna make mistakes. I gotta learn from my mistakes, deal with the consequences of that, and then get up and move again. And just like I said, because on this new road I'm on, I see the same things that was on this other road that I came off of. I'm like, no, I can't do this. I said, I can't. This person said this. They done told me this. So since they told me this, I'm going to respect them. And if they ask me why, you did this, what happened? I'm going to say, you know what? I realized that I wanted to go down. I wanted you to go down the path with me that you clearly said you didn't want to go down. So since you didn't want to go down this path, I think it's just best we stop right here and just, continue to be friends, continue to be how we are, and you go on down that path down, you go on down that road anyway. I don't know what I was thinking. It was my fault. I'm sorry if I wasted your time. Please forgive me. I won't do that no more. But I wish you love. I wish you peace. I wish you joy. And I see you when I see you. That's how we're supposed to be. I thought. I could be wrong because somebody may, they path may say we ain't supposed to be like that. So my bad. I take that back. So anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I hope I didn't go on rambling. I'm going to get off because I want to try to see which one of my babies can wear that dress. I think I'll put it on Genovia. I think I'm going to put it on her and see. Or I got my other baby over here. Anyway, I deal with it. Okay, bye, guys. Thank y'all. Bye.